Hey guys, it's Judy here with my Life as Kikay. Welcome to episode number 1 in my How to Makeup for Beginners, a Back to Basics series. On this channel, I create videos of product reviews, makeup tutorials, and lifestyle advice with the aim to entertain, educate, and enrich the lives of others. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love for you to join the Kikay family, and if you're returning here to my channel, then welcome back. In episode number 1, we are going to be talking all about skin prep and primer, what primer is, and why it's an important step before makeup application. So before applying anything else, you are going to want to start with a very clean slate. So that's basically a clean face. I just use some soap and warm water and pat my face dry with a towel. That is step 1 in every makeup application. I use the Dove Pure and Sensitive Skin Soap. This one works really well. It's great for sensitive skin because it's fragrance free and it's very, very gentle on the skin. So that's it for a clean face. Okay, bye. Now, step 2 is primer. If you're a beginner in makeup and you're watching this video, you may hear the word thrown around, primer, you know, put primer first, and you're like,
what the hell is primer?
Now, a cosmetic primer is a cream or a lotion or any kind of product, glycerin, which is applied on your skin before another cosmetic product. It is to improve the coverage and lengthen the amount of wear time that the cosmetic lasts on your face. The purpose of makeup primer is that it creates an extra layer between your skin and your makeup. Priming products are predominantly used to help makeup last longer, smooth out the skin surface, and even out the skin tone. If you don't have a primer but you do have a moisturizer, moisturizer can work as a primer as well, but depending on your skin type, you may or may not need to go in with another primer on top, whether it's a mattifying primer or a hydrating primer where they have dry or oily skin after your moisturizer. A lot of people ask if you have to use moisturizer before your primer, and the answer is yes. Whether you're using primer for your face, your lips, your eyes, your eyelashes, you should always apply your primer after your moisturizer and before your makeup. Some other questions are, do you really need a primer? Let's just say no one really needs makeup. We are all beautiful in our own bare skin. But by using primer, you can get away with less foundation. And even on days when foundation isn't necessary, you can get away with using primer just to simply even out your skin tone. And while you can use just moisturizer as a primer to create the barrier between your skin and the makeup, using a primer is just going that one extra step further, and it'll help your makeup stay on longer and apply it more smoothly. As far as me recommending a primer, this is where it becomes personal. If you have oily skin, you're going to want to find a primer that has the claim to be hydrating, to be luminizing. If you have oily skin, you're going to want to find a primer that has the words mattifying, smoothing, blurring. So do your due diligence, make sure that you research before you go out and buy all the primers, and make sure that you know what your skin type is before purchasing these products. Now for me personally, I feel that there is one product that will work for both oily and dry skin, and this is what I use. I use glycerin. Now if you don't know what glycerin is, I'm going to leave my video all about glycerin linked in the description box down below so you can know all about the benefits and why this product is so good for both oily and dry skin types. In short though, glycerin is one product that is used in a multitude of cosmetics. It's not even a mixture of ingredients. It is one pure ingredient, which I apply to my skin and use as skincare, moisturizer, and primer. All of the 3, it works really, really well for me. So if you want more information about glycerin, I'm going to leave my video about it listed in the description box down below. And this is the one product that I can recommend to everyone regardless of your skin type. So having said all that, I am going to now prep my own skin. I already have my face washed with warm water and my Dove Pure and Sensitive Skin Soap, and I'm just gonna take my hair out of my face. And even after I said all of that about moisturizing first and then priming, this one product works for me as both my moisturizer and my primer. So I'm gonna go in with a bit of this for my moisturizer, and then for the sake of this video, I am gonna go in with a primer. So I just take a tiny little dab of glycerin, and I like to warm it up in between my hands and just smooth that out onto my face. So after moisturizing my face, I'm now going to go in with a primer. I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer because I do have combination skin. I get oily in my T-zone and dry on the outer parts of my face. I'm going to just go in with a little bit of this mattifying primer on my T-zone, the more problematic areas on my face. So you only need a very little bit. You don't have to apply it like a lotion. And I'm just going to pat that in. I really like this primer because not only does it have a mattifying effect, it really blurs out the texture that I have on my skin as well. So that's that, how to prep and prime your skin for a makeup application. Ring the notification bell and join me next Monday for episode 2 in this series, how to fill in your eyebrows. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful and informative, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. You can also ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. You can also follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of them are lifeaskikay and always listed in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really truly appreciate that you've chosen to spend your time here with me today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!